to assist them with their energy bills.
Energy bills like that Amaran Silco monster?
Amaran Silco.
Okay, and what do you do as relates to that kind of a need or problem that a person may have out there? What do you do?
Now, my title, I am the verifier, and what that is after the intake clerks have taken applications, I verify and make sure that the information that has been taken and put into the computer is comparable with what they've put on their application. So,
and these are people who are applying for financial assistance? Is that what it is?
They're applying for financial assistance toward their Amaran Silco bill.
And what kind of individuals? Is it based on income? Is it based on circumstance? What kinds of individuals out there might be able to consider applying for the kind of financial assistance that you have?
Yes, it is. It's based on income and it's low energy. And for a family of one, we go by your gross income, and you can't make over $1,354. And that's what the state has set it at 150%. So if you have a family of one and you gross that much for 1 month, then you would qualify for our low energy assistance program. And then it just goes up from a family of one to a family of two and so forth. So depending on the number of people in your household and the income, that's how the state determines the amount of money that will be benefits that will be applied to your energy bill.
And this is just for those individuals that would have a bill in their names. So if you're renting someplace and you really aren't held accountable or responsible, there's no need of you contacting. Your landlord would be, I guess, responsible for seeing to it that you get the heat that you need or whatever.
Well, there is a formula that we use if you are renting and your Silco is included in your Silco bill. You can't, your rent can't be more than 30% of your utility bill. So we still can assist you if if your energy or your Silco bills is included in your rent. We still can assist you. But it's also for people who just find themselves in the niche where they just can't pay their Silco bill or they need assistance with their Silco bill. That program is for them. But then we have 3 other programs that Amaran Silco has. It's called the Dollar More program, and that's a grant, one-time payment of $400. And then the Bill Pay program, that's a one-time payment of $300, or the Rate Relief program is what it's really called. And then the Hardship program, because we find so many people are finding themselves in predicaments that perhaps would not have found themselves in those predicaments last year because of the economy, with the recessions, are losing their jobs. And so Amaran has come up with a program where if you're over income, then we can still assist you. If you find yourself falling on hard times, or lost a job, family increase, medical bills, you can apply for a hardship program. So we have some other programs along with the low energy program that can assist people to help them to not find themselves in situations where they can't, where their services will be cut off.
Suppose there's somebody listening tonight that's already got that little red piece of paper that says disconnect. Is there any way that they might get assistance at this point, or any advice that you would give them in terms of other services or programs that they might be able to call?
Yes, there is, Andre. Right now, we're assisting people who have a disconnect notice or whose services are already disconnected. And you may have already gone through the program, and what we try to do is to keep you from having your services disconnected. Or if you find yourself in that situation where your services have been disconnected, we can assist you. So all you would need to do is just call into the office, but you have to have a disconnect notice or your services are already disconnected, and we'll be able to assist you. And oftentimes, if we've already assisted you between September and April, we've already had assistance, we still can put you through the system and give you an RA, which is called Reconnect Assistance. If you have not been through our program, you still can call and we still can assist you. If you've been over, or if you're over income, you still can apply for the rate relief program or the hardship program to try to, the whole purpose of it is to try to keep people from being in that situation without lights.
Well, fortunately, hopefully, that bad cold weather, which really is what causes a lot of people's Silco bills or Ameren Silco to go up as high as it has, and hopefully the use and the bills will go down, although we may be facing coming up a hot summer in terms of people either turning on fans or air conditioning and so forth. And I know it's probably too early to talk about that, and hopefully we won't have that type of a hot summer. But I know in the past there's been some assistance that was even available during those times. Am I correct?
Yes, and that's called our summer cooling program. We don't have a date as of yet from the state, but in the past, when we receive funding, it's usually sometime in July. So sometime in July, you will be eligible for the summer cooling program. But those that are eligible for the summer cooling program are those who have children under the age of 2 years old and senior citizens.
Okay.
Because we've realized that those are the people who are more times are affected by the heat.
Okay, well that's good to know also. Ruth, you're in charge of weatherization. What does that mean, weatherization? What does that include?
Weatherization is actually the Illinois Home Weatherization Assistance Program. And the purpose of the program is to assist low-income families, again, with making their home more energy efficient, helping them save money with their bills, saving energy for everybody, and then plus making them more comfortable, you know, through this process. You know, if their house was drafty, now they maybe won't have that cold breeze going through their house.
And what would an individual or family do to participate in that kind of a program? Is there an application process? And
Yes.
Is there guidelines, or could you explain that?
Yes, there is. They come down and they apply here just like as if they're applying for the program Vicki was discussing, the same place. Sometimes it's the same application. We do have a higher, it is low income, but we do have higher income guidelines. Ours is 200% of what they call the poverty level. And so if you're a family of one, it's $1,800 a month. If you're a family of four, it's $3,675 a month. And there's different amounts for every, depending on how many people in your family. You come in, you fill out the application. You need to bring your Social Security cards, proof of 3 months income, and your Silco that you have, you know, utilities in your name. Ameren, we keep calling them Silco. They were Silco for so long.
Okay.
And then, you know, the application's entered. You're notified if you are eligible for the program, and, you know, you're prioritized within the system.
And if you are eligible, what happens? Does somebody come in and do some work on your home or something?
Yeah, we'll send somebody out to do an assessment of your home.
Okay.
The goal of the program is to make it more energy efficient. So we're looking at the air sealing and, you know, are you leaking air through your walls, your attic? Is your furnace not working properly? So we send an assessor out who's been certified according to the state's guidelines, and they come in and they check everything out in your house. Essentially, they're looking at your windows, your doors, any place where you might be either letting cold air in or warm air out. You know, your plumbing bypasses. They look at your heating system. We also address some health and safety concerns, like do you have smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, fire extinguishers, your gas connections on your other appliances like your stove and dryer. Is your dryer venting properly also?
Is there a cost to this person for the assessment or for the repairs that may follow if you find that there are some needs?
There's no cost to the applicant and their family at all for either the assessment or the repairs. it's really a good program for people because they can get, you know, quite a lot of benefit to their home and, you know, make their home more energy efficient and save money and be more comfortable, you know, so it's like a twofold benefit. You know, they're saving money, they're more comfortable.
Right.